Today's video is going to be based on a book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This is an amazing book, but it's going to be based on a concept that was so interesting to me that I had to come talk about it in the video. And the concept basically is that all things are created twice. So the essence of the lesson is saying that first, there's a first creation and a second creation. The first creation is in our mind, it's in our imagination, it's what we see that no one else can see. And then there's the second creation, which is the physical creation in the outside world, which is the creation that everyone else can see and that everyone else praises after we have created it. They use the example of building a house that before you even start laying the foundation, you have to first plan out the blueprint of the house. You have to plan out each room, what it's going to look like, the square feet. You have to have the image in your mind of what you want it to look like. And before you ever start touching the ground, you have to have the idea fully complete in your mind before you can have it complete in the physical world. The lesson that I got from this and that I wanted to share with us is that too many times we want the second creation without worrying about the first. We want the house to be built without fully or even at all planning out a blueprint for the house. So this can come with money, this can come with a relationship, this can come with success. This literally comes with anything that you want in life. If you haven't first mastered the first creation, which is the creation in your mind, understanding the complete blueprint of what you want and what you want it to look like, it either won't manifest the way you want or it won't manifest at all. And that's because if we're allowing our subconscious mind to run freely and we don't gain control over it, we will allow outside factors and circumstances to determine what our house, basically what our second creation will look like. And this can come in the form of what family members and outside influences have told you, what you think the world and everyone else is doing around you, and trying to blend in to the status quo of that. But you have to first think about your creation. Another lesson that I want us to take away from this is that we have to be so aware of what we are consciously thinking, what we are feeding our mind and feeding ourselves, because what we feed our mind, it will show in the physical world. So if you are constantly telling yourself negative things, like for example, if you're someone who is constantly saying, I'm lazy, I'm always tired, I love sleep, your mind is obedient to you. So you will become a lazy person. You will sleep a lot and love sleep and it's not because that's who you are, but it's because it's what you repeatedly say to yourself. And your mind, whatever your mind commands your body to do and commands of this physical world, it will come to pass. So you have to consciously think about everything that you are saying, everything that you are speaking over yourself, and everything that you are speaking towards yourself, because it is so important. Our words, life and death is in the power of our tongue, and that is such a real statement. And so being consciously aware of our first creation so that we can master, so that we can fully live out everything we want in our second creations is so important. So one way that we can do this is every morning when you wake up and before you go to sleep, because like I've stated before, this is when we're the most connected to our subconscious minds. Really take some time to really think about what it is you want, whatever it is and whatever aspect of life it is. Master it in the first creation, which is the most important creation, your mind, your imagination. You have to see it before anyone else can see it and before anyone else can take it seriously, because if you don't take your creation seriously, if you don't take your life seriously, no one else will. Just take some time every morning and every night to really consciously think about what it is that you want, visualizing exactly, like for example, if you want money, how much money, what is the exact amount that you visualize yourself having. If you want to accomplish a dream, what are the details of the dream that you want? For example, minimum, how many people would you want to impact? What sort of feeling would you want them to walk away with after encountering your dream? Things like this. Really think about in detail what it is that you want. Visualize it, because when you visualize it, it will manifest into the real world. Whether it's sooner or later, it eventually will manifest. Everything in our minds will manifest into the real world, which is why I say that our minds are so powerful. They're the most powerful creations that we have. And we can either use it to our advantage, or it will be used to our disadvantage. So I do hope that this helped, and I hope that we are able to do this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this resonated with you, and have an amazing day or night. Bye.